Guten Morgen, hier ist Cello Ben und heute ist mein dritter Übungstag für YouTube. Sorry. Good morning, YouTube. Cello Ben here for my third day of the 100 days of practice. I have German on the mind, which is appropriate because today we're going to be taking a look at my favorite cello concerto, which is Schumann's. This piece has it all, and the older I get, the more I grow to love this piece. And I've been working on the exposition recently because I have to play it for an upcoming couple of auditions. So I want to work just on the very first few bars and figure out some tricks to make it the best that it can be. First of all, you know, the Schumann is different than a lot of other concerti in that instead of making this big, bold opening statement, you know, if you're doing Dvorak or Elgar, there are these big, meaty gestures, and Schumann is much more meek. So that means that for an audition setting, it can be a little bit more daunting. So, luckily there's a little trick that I use to help offset that nervousness that causes, which is I sort of mentally sing through the orchestral introduction before I begin to play. It doesn't take long, and it really gets me in the right mindset. So it goes like... and then it has like these rolling eighth notes. So once I start thinking about that, then I feel much more comfortable coming in. So here's what's going on in my head when I start. Okay, already made a little mistake there, which is I got too preoccupied with what was going on vocally that I didn't set the bow correctly. I came at it from the air instead of from right here, which is, the latter is where you really want to be for this piece. And just where you want to be in general. Coming from the air is usually not your best bet. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just sing through the intro in my head now. Okay, so for now, for this video, that's all we're going to work on. First orders of business are these runs. Here's the first one. So let's tune it first. This is a place we're going, this is a G minor arpeggio going up. It's a place where going against the G string is going to be super helpful. Fluid motions to gauge distances and get them in your muscle memory. So it looks like I'm tending flat on this G here. I'm noticing that a problem here is that my elbow is staying a little bit too far backwards here. So if I bring it around a little bit, let's see if that helps. All right, I overcompensated. Let's meet in the middle. So the first one still has some intonation problems, but I don't have time to deal with them right now in this video. You can see sort of the process that I've been going through to work on them. But now we're going to work on the actual flow of the gesture. So one problem with the gesture is that these notes on top are not getting articulated. Let me practice just left hand once. So it seems like what I'm doing is I'm scrambling too much on the top. So let me isolate the top here. Now let's go for a slightly closer to the bridge contact point to make it pop more. Still not too clear. Let's experiment now that we're a little closer to the bridge with using a little less bow. Okay, so now these downshifts here. Downshifting, especially up high, has basically, for as long as I remember, been the Achilles heel of my cello playing. This kind of thing has always felt unnatural to me. So let's work on these down. Okay, let's try one more time from the beginning and see how it goes. Sing through the intro in my head. Okay, went better, not perfect. I mean, it'll never be perfect, but it's not as close to perfect as I'm trying to get it. Let's take a look at just a few things before I end that I think are my next steps here. One is the very beginning. I didn't sing through it enough. It was too stagnant. One of the most important things about that one can do when practicing, and that I don't do nearly enough, and that I need to do more, I know, because it's really helpful, is singing. I know one can feel very self-conscious doing it, but it's super important. Because no matter how long we've been playing our instrument, we have had more years of experience with this instrument, and we probably use it more. So, let's see how natural, or how we want this to sound naturally. So we're going all the way to that high C. So let's try and pace it. And then the other things are in these runs. It went better on the second run than the first run, but I think it was still too much bow. That I realized that after the first run and made an adjustment. I think it helped the second run, but I'm going to try again here. No, it's... Let's see. The problem is now it's kind of skating on the D string. Time for some rhythm practice. A little slowly now. Sorry. Faster now. And now let's do rhythms here. Up, round fingers, that's going to help the intonation. Okay, and other rhythm. Good. Okay, let's go a little slowly. That wasn't slowly. Slowly. Like I said yesterday, when will I learn? Okay, one more time from the beginning. I hope this third time is the charm and that it reflects the work that I've been doing. What's going on here? I think I am being too hesitant when I start these runs. caution to the wind and just go for it. There it is. Sort of. It still has some work to do, but I've learned a few things today. First of all, keep going slowly. Second of all, once it comes time to do it at tempo, especially in a piece like this, I have to just go for it and get it, bring it out really passionately, and like I said, throw caution to the wind, because in a performance, you have to just trust what you know how to do, trust the work that you've put in. I'm going to try it one more time. All right, there's a problem still up top. My hand is collapsing. So I need to keep a disciplined hand structure, but not tense, just disciplined. So it's the third finger on the A string that's tending to, you see, collapse like that. Better? Next steps, I think, are to work on intonation and to go back over it slowly and then build it back up from the ground up. But for now, I'm going to leave you with that. And I would like to thank you for joining me again today. If you are so inclined, please hit that subscribe button below, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.